Great. Next question is like kind of the what really these influencers or aspiring influencers or influencers who are coming up, they have that particular obviously doubt because it is a very a lot of time and effort goes into making being an influencer uh, of some, who's giving some value. So how do you think they can become more brand friendly now? Because what happens with being an influencer and popularity is the content that you are giving, which is connecting with an audience, and also regularity. If it's not regular, then the algorithms work like that. You don't really get that following doesn't come up and on. So, but the main thing is like to sustain it, they have to be brand friendly in some way so that brands keep tying up with them, and it's not like they are continuously going out to the brand. The brands also are approaching them or discovering them. So, what do you think to be more brand friendly? What can influencers do?
For one message that I would really like to give to all the aspiring influencers who are trying to be more brand friendly is you guys should grab every opportunity that comes your way. Like every opportunity should be available, but one thing should be kept in mind is really, really stay away from any fraud brands or any brands that brings out the wrong name in the market or the industry, because whatever you are putting out in the social media, that is going to stay. And as an aspiring influencer, you are actually going to influence a lot of people, a lot of audience in the future. So whatever you're going to put out, be completely transparent about it. Also, see, influencers, how we see or how normal people I guess also see is influencers are basically people who are learning, educating, entertaining, and putting out their life in front of the camera. So influencers, what influence, but another advice is whatever you do, be transparent. Even if you hold a live session also, whatever you're going to do, be truthful about it. See, one of the reasons why I'm actually kind of pressurizing on this particular point is there are two influencers in the market that I really admire. One is Nicole Wong and another is Zaki Digital. These two influencers are really great, amazing, and one thing is they put out the live story, whatever they're getting influenced about on the internet. For example, even if they have some courses or something, or they're putting out a brand name or something, they actually put a reason out why they are doing that, and you get to learn a lot about them. And influencers, what aspiring influencers can do is be particular to your niche or category, whatever you're putting out. For example, if it's a lifestyle influencer or a photographer influencer, they should actually stay on that one. They should not like run from like on one day they are actually covering the photographer one, another they're covering food, another they are doing the travel thing. Be a mixture of all of that, but specialize in your one niche. Be transparent in front of the camera and put out whatever the truth is, because the audience, because the internet is like full of lies. You can get a lot of advice, but what people look for in an influencer is emotion and how they put out their message to the audience. The more transparent you are, the more feelings you put in that service that you are putting out to your followers or audience or whatever family, you just be transparent and be truthful about it.
That's good. Uh, I feel there should be like when you are coming up. I mean, as an influencers is something. Firstly, the people they are trying to express themselves in a certain way. That is the starting point. So you should not lose that connection that you are having. Like a person is relating with you, whatever is your content, and they in the first place they became your particular follower, and you should have a particular niche specifically. So whether that is there, like everyone doesn't have to be a lifestyle influencer per se, like where you are just covering your whole life, because then it's like what is so interesting in your life that people want to see, like kind of thing. Like because I mean, those people, I mean, I've seen a lot of influencers which are got extremely rich and have all these things around them. They have a lot to showcase per se, so you can't like copy that. So you have to know what are your limitations, and you should have a particular niche, whether you are a coach or something, or you are into makeup or beauty fitness or something, whatever is it.
Right.
That focused content has to be there, because even I have interacted with a lot of brands, so they should see that, like when they are just seeing your feed, yeah, okay, this is this kind of influencer. That is the first thing that should come out. So content should be like that. Your thing, you can have maybe a separate channel where you are giving all your content about your life or something like that. That can be a separate thing, but you can't cover that in your main core content, I feel. So, and also when if you have done one or two brand campaigns, you have to there has to be an element there. You are really showing concern for a particular brand and how it is getting its particular output. If you show that concern for that, then it definitely, like Akshay Kumar said that, like, he's a producer's actor, so always throughout his career he's shown a concern for the producers, and that's why even though so many movies of his flopped, also he's still this thing industry, because he makes sure that they were, not wasting money or there was some loss. So the people who are putting in the money, you have to show that particular concern for them in terms of how you're marketing. So when you are doing any particular campaign, that efforts have to come, because there are so many influencers who you are just covering a particular product or service on your own with your own mobile and camera. There's no team or anything backing up. So you have to put in that effort that this message is going across, and your initial campaigns are very important in that way. Also, there are so many affiliate programs that you can be part of, so which you can show and showcase the value that through these campaigns I have earned that much money for these particular brands I've worked for. Because initially with a small following, again, you don't get direct cash deals, you get a lot of barter deals. So that is how you have to, it's all step by step process.